George hit a baseline jumper to tie it. The Pacers eventually won in OT. The lob for Embiid, and he is fouled. Going to be 2 at the line for Joel Embiid.
Nice little high-low, and what I liked about that was Sergio throwing it where no defender can catch it. Right over Turner's head, only where Joel can come up with that.
Rodríguez has been great as a setup man. He was their leading scorer on the season, averaging just over 21. Beautiful spot, Rodríguez to Henderson. That's how they started the season.
Indeed, C.J. Miles got caught napping that time. Just
was in Milwaukee. Gerald Henderson in rhythm for 2.
No.
George had 28 and 8 boards Wednesday against the Sixers. Ilyasova rattling home the 3. Ersan Ilyasova coming in, shooting 42.
Answer with a dunk. There you go.
Stauskas put it on the floor, took the contact from Brooks and got the roll. Nick Stauskas.
We know it
as we approach the halfway point of the second.
You didn't think he was going to pass it, did you?
Well, you know what? Back in the day, he was quite the scorer, but Henderson has the smaller Teague if he wants him. Instead, it's Rodríguez who's been struggling. Sergio dips in and strokes 2. Well, he missed his first 2. Had the boy, Thaddeus Young just stripped it from Šarić. Henderson trying to stop the ball. Ellis giving it back to Young, and Šarić regains it for the Sixers.
Active hands from Robert. The slap leads to the steal.
And Rodríguez buries the 3. That's got to feel good for Sergio.
Adding that you're only as good as your weakest link. So hats off to Matt and all the brave men and women who served and continue to serve. We salute you.
Absolutely, Molly. Thank you so much for that. Mad scramble here. Rodríguez wins out. It'll be a Covington 3, and down it goes. We salute the Sixers and their hustle. Rodríguez spotting Ilyasova for 3, and he's fouled. High degree of difficulty. Paul George fouling Ilyasova, attempting a 3 in front of the Indiana bench.
That's an awful long rotation for any defender. You see George leading with that left hand. Perhaps that's why the foul occurred, because he's a little bit unsure of that left hand. Trying to
Jefferson in for him. Meantime, the Sixers could tie or go ahead with a 3. Embiid for the lead. Yes! Under 3.5 to play. Sixers leading by a point. Rodríguez challenging Jefferson. Got it done! And a timeout called by Indiana as they rise at Wells Fargo Center. The Sixers holding 1.
2 minutes.
Rodríguez running in, giving it up. Covington, one more for Embiid, and a foul!
And partner, let me tell you, this is not an easy catch. Good patient. Watch Robert. That's a tight area. JoJo anticipating it. Able to catch it in one fluid motion, get it up to the glass with the...
Sixers up 2. Embiid against Turner. Driving in, too hard. Got it back and threw it down! 20 points for Embiid and the Sixers. Dario Šarić to throw it in. Rodríguez bumped on the play. Wow, and a steal. Pacers have it. 2 ties it. 3 puts them in front. The shot clock is unplugged. Can the Sixers hang on? They look for George against Henderson. Paul George against Gerald Henderson. Can he get it off? And a foul. A foul. With 2.8 remaining. And now George can go to the line and tie it. Still have a timeout if they need it. You get 5 seconds to throw it in. It's Embiid, got it off, and we're going to overtime. Sixers had a 5-point lead, and it went poof. Rashawn Holmes in the middle for Embiid with Covington and Saric, the forwards. Covington got bumped by George, kept his concentration and his eye on the